Time.
2:59:42.
Woo! Broke the 3. That was terrible and amazing at the same time. Okay, yeah, that was not the secret of Evermore. that was the secret of Nevermore. So I want to thank again Nicole for coming by on such short notice and doing an amazing job in translating and teaching me how to count to 8 in French, which was the best French restream ever, hands down. Also, thank you for talking about what it is you go through every day a little bit and sharing it upon the people here that may not understand what it is to live with something like that. Again, you guys are the real heroes to keep being, going through life as strong as you can with whatever it is you guys have to deal with.
Just do what you gotta do.
Pretty much, but still, you guys are the real heroes. We're just a bunch of goofy nerds wearing hats and playing cheesy video games. So
Well, we appreciate it.
I'm hoping we can do what we can to help out. So
Yeah.
Thank you again. All right.
All right, so that was not the secret of Evermore, according to Meta. That was something else. We would like to thank everyone for watching that Secret of Evermore most percent segmented glitchless world record by Meta Sigma. We will be moving on to Final Fantasy VI, 100% glitchless. For those of you who don't know, 100% for Final Fantasy VI is defined as all characters and all espers. So you will get to see all of that stuff as as Polexil destroys that game.
So true, that's the secret of ever hate.
And that will start very shortly. But first, we're going to get things set up and we're going to run some ads, so please stay with us. Thank you. So we're back from commercial, and while we're getting set up here, I just wanted to take one more opportunity to plug our amazing mystery prize because they are amazing, and even I didn't know what they were up until today, and let me tell you, I am duly impressed. We had these in a blue box on the table for most of the week, and we were asking you to donate a minimum in a single donation of $30 to be eligible for them. Now you can see them on the table facing the camera. They are factory sealed copies of Lunar Silver Star Story Complete and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete in mint condition. These are extremely valuable collector's items and also extremely rare. You can easily Google to find out exactly how much these are worth, but in order to be eligible to win them, all you have to donate is $30 in one single donation. Yeah, they're worth just a bit more than $30, so you definitely want to get your donations in to be eligible to win these. And with that, we are going to get going on Final Fantasy VI. Stick around for just a minute.
Hi.
Hello. Everything's better with Magitech.
Yes, I've got my shirt on.
Yeah. I got my all characters shirt on, because that's what we're doing. Yeah, go for it. There's one sitting on the table.
Well, I don't know when he's going to be coming in. You can go.
Alright, Vinay, I'm on 2.
Like 7.5 hours or so.
Test. How does this sound? Is sound coming through well?
Alright. Question I've been dreading though. What's the status of the Demon Chocobo?
Last I checked, Demon Chocobo was on.
It might not be for very long.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see the Demon Chocobo at well, if you didn't see it last year, you're about to. At least until people make it go away.
You may wish to avert your eyes.
Or you may wish to donate to have it taken off too.
And then, should I just go ahead and cut off the Terrans and Terra a bit more immediately?
Yeah, I mean, it's only like 2 minutes or couple minutes into the run that Terra gets named, and then Locke is pretty shortly after that. And we've got a few more minutes before Edgar and Savin.
Alright, so we are going to cut off the Terra incentive right now.
And how about we cut off the lock incentive when Puexel enters the mine?
So you heard Poxnor. At the moment that Puexel enters the mine, we are going to cut off the lock incentive. So that's not a whole lot of time. So if you wanted to snipe that, you'd better get your bids in very quickly.
Alright. Ready to go then?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Demon Chocobo.
Good start.
Yeah. You know, you could also donate for opera parts and stuff too.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. What is the current status of the opera roll, since that's a favorite every time FF6 is up?
So remember, the Demon Chocobo is a rolling incentive, so if this hurts is as painful for you as it is for me, you can donate to have it removed, as long as the total for no Demon Chocobo is higher than the total for punish runner and commentators.
So the reason that he was running away the whole time during that battle was to sort of build a run gauge on Vix and Wedge, so when their ATB bar was full, but Terra's wasn't, the two of them could get away, allowing for Terra to get more experience off that one battle.
Yeah, because there aren't really that many battles that I have to fight in the run that actually give me experience points, just because bosses and a fair number of forced battles don't actually give me experience, so I do have to do a bit of micromanagement here and there to make sure my characters are all the levels that I need them to be at.
And it might seem an odd choice that he used Bioblast there on a single guard, but it's because the animation is so long that it gave the second of Vix or Wedge, who fired Fire Beam, enough time for their ATB gauge to refill so they could run.
Yeah, and that battle's a little weird too, because for some reason you can't run from Lobos. So as long as there are any alive on the screen, you can't run away. So that's why he killed the Lobos first. And then in this battle, it's the same with the Vomammoths. You can't run away as long as any of those are alive. So he's going to kill the Vomammoths first.
And yeah, of course, there's the more practical reason to use Bioblast in this case, that there are two enemies to take out. But again, the animation takes so long that Wedge's ATB bar is going to fill, and Vix and Wedge can...
And Vix is not running away.
It's really rare for me to not run on this battle, but it happens every once in a while, just because there is an RNG element to it.
RNG, for those of you new to speedrunning, simply meaning random number generator.
Yeah, it's just kind of it's a shorthand that we use to just describe random elements in games that are outside the runner's control.
So here, were-rats actually absorb poison, so that's why I used fire instead of Bioblast.
Now, the strategy for this upcoming boss is you're looking to get a certain number of tech missiles off, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 3 tech missiles and 1 bolt beam in order to kill Bulk.
So that means you're going to want to use the tech missile first so that you can get 2 off?
So I can squeeze 2 off before it goes into its shell, yeah. There's actually a much riskier strat that's recently been developed for this boss that's capable of killing it before it even goes into its shell by raising the battle speed, but it's pure RNG dependent, just because kind of the way this boss works is that because both the head and the shell have separate ATB bars, and then when the shell's bar fills up, when a certain amount of real time has passed in the battle, then the head will go into the shell. But if you raise the battle speed, then that gives you a chance at the shell getting its first turn before that time gauge passes. And if that happens, then you can actually kill it before it goes into its shell. But if you don't, then it's actually slower than just doing this guaranteed strat here. Well, it's not. I guess I shouldn't say guaranteed, because if it uses slime on Terra, then you can't get the second tech missile off in time. The slime inflicts slow. Being able to have individual characters run away is pretty, I think, unique to this game, because most of the other Final Fantasies, your whole party runs away together. But because in FF6, each character runs away separately, you can use that to micromanage experience distribution like I've been doing.
And later in the run, you'll see him also just kill individual characters in the party to accomplish the same thing.
That's what kind of a friend I am.
And I guess it's worth explaining the amount of experience you get for killing a given group of enemies is fixed, but depending on how many characters are alive and in your party at the end of the battle, you then divide the amount of experience from the battle equally over those characters.
Right, any character that's not either dead, I guess petrified, or has ran away, then gets an equal share of the experience.
Right, so if something's worth 100 experience, but you have 4 characters in your party, everyone gets 25 experience.
What's Tara's name?
So we had a donation coming relevant to this. I'll give you the name first, and then read the donation. So the name for Tara is Twiley. That is capital T, all lowercase Wiley. The donation about this says it's $13 from Magical Quevor. It says, "Good morning, Magical Quevor here for the last time, sadly. I'll miss half the run because of church, but at least I can see the beginning and the end. Since poor Trixie has been outbid for Celis, put this towards naming Tara Twilight Sparkle, shortened to Twiley.
Yeah, that's good.
Is this how they want it spelled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for all of your hard work, guys. It's been an amazing week. P.S. I apologize for messing up the universe. If you must blame someone, blame Nami, as she's the one who insta-locked support, forcing me to go mid when I wanted to go support as Karma. Again, sorry for messing up the universe."
So what are the totals for the Demon Chocobo, if anybody wants to remove it?
It is funny that you asked that, because
He's like, can I get rid of it?
Yeah.
we do, as a matter of fact, have a couple of donations relevant to this. Here's a couple examples. We have a $21 anonymous donation that simply says, "Dear God, please remove that." We also have a $10 donation from Oxo. It says, "Ah, that demon chocobo. I had to do something good today. Greetings from Germany." And we also have a $30 donation from Matt H that says, "This is to getting rid of Demon Chocobo. We'll see how long it lasts. Thank you all for your amazing work for a great cause." Also, we have a $60 donation from Driscollhead that says, "Puexel, this break from Demon Chocobo will be short-lived, so enjoy it while it lasts." And so let's get the new totals.
It still wasn't enough because
Wow.
we're still higher on yes.
Wow.
That is inaccurate, sir, as I've just checked, and we are at 136 on no compared to 130 on yes. So you may
Oh, you can
temporarily
take it off.
turn it
Oh,
off.
oh, I can take it off now?
Just
Yes.
saying.
Yes,
All right.
at least for now.
Boring.
But if you want to torture me some more, you can, as long as you donate so that there's more in favor of the of our fine, but not so fine feathered friend, it'll come back.
So what Puexel's doing here, walking back and forth, is just to level up Terra, which might seem odd because in the upcoming multi-party battle, Terra isn't even in it. But Terra's level, and correct me if I'm wrong, you want to raise it because it affects the level that both Locke and later Edgar and Sabin join at.
Yeah, it's kind of a chain reaction, basically, as far because anytime a character joins your party in this game, their level is always set by your average party level at the time, sometimes with an additional modifier applied to that. Like when Sabin joins, it's the average party level plus 2, and same for Gogo. But most other characters are just your raw average. So by because of the way the experience distribution works, you can level a lot more efficiently if you have a higher average party level. That's going to matter quite a bit when I get to the World of Ruin too. Just because since I'm not allowed to use either the Vanish Doom or Joker Doom glitches in this route, I do have to do a bit of leveling in order to become strong enough to actually finish the game, and that doesn't take anywhere near as long as you think, too, with the really optimized leveling route.
So the beginning of this run, even though it's glitchless, it's really not that much different from a regular one that uses glitches, just because you don't get access to Joker Doom and Banish Doom until much later.
Please do. We do need Locke's name in a minute or so, too.
So we have a nice wave of donations coming in here, and I'm going to go through some of these. We have a $30 donation from @MaWeaponFR. It says, "Thank you for your awesome marathon. Everything is awesome, and Meta French is best pony." Also, I'll go ahead and get Locke's name for you right now.
Awesome.
And that name, I'm probably going to have to read to you twice because it's a sequence of letters that I don't recognize. It's capital N, lowercase TBLDR. LDR. I checked the donation comments and could not actually figure out what this was intended
so like
to
this,
mean.
then?
That is correct. Alright, so let's get through a few more donations.
Not a boulder.
We have $5
Meta
from
Blender
Slag,
works too.
and it says, "Hi everyone, Meta. Hope to see the show happy to see the show going on. You're all great people, and I hope someday you'll not have any bad stuff as a reason to make marathons anymore. Lots of kiss from the French community." We also have another $10 donation from Agora, and it says, "Here's to name Tara Erin after our own Rennie MT. Love you, girl." Unfortunately, this was sniped by Magical Quevor, so that is a shame.
Koopo! These Moogles are the destroyers of worlds, by the way. They're much stronger than I am at this point.
And in fact, have a strong weapon that you're going to rob off poor Mog.
Yep. Through the magic of interdimensional pockets that you get in this game.
So the trick to get it to skipping the guard, like Puexel just did, is the guard has to be moving left as Puexel moves right. And it's the fact that they are never adjacent to each other that makes that trick work.
Yeah, because you only start battles with them if they are stationary. If they are moving, then you can go right past them.
The timing for that isn't very tight. It's not that hard to do, actually. What is it with you stealing from everyone? Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Says the lady who stole an old man's lunch.
I was hungry. It came back. I mean.
Yeah.
And ate it again.
Yeah. She needed some comfort food after getting beaten up by Gato.
Yeah.
So I have to say that Puexel made that fight look really easy, which most of the time it is, but it can occasionally get a little hairy.
The Marshal can be a jerk sometimes by using an ability called Net on the first turn that inflicts stop on a character, and if he does it on Mog before his turn comes up, then that's really bad because you basically have to wait for it to wear off if you want to still steal his equipment.
So as we're rapidly approaching,
Edgar.
Yes, that. I'm a little tired. We are going to cut off the bid war for Edgar's name very, very shortly.
And Sabin, too, because it's not long after that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, might as well just kind of do both of them when I enter Figaro.
Sounds like a plan. So you have until he gets to Figaro to name Edgar and Sabin.
Which, with Twitch delay, means by the time you hear this, probably about 30 seconds. So definitely get those donations in. My apologies to do the laptop warrior thing. I just realized I forgot to update the C4L website. This is probably the best secret of Evermore I've ever seen.
What? Where? What? Evermore? Where? You're not part of the table.
So when you're walking on the world map, there are actually a few little optimizations you can do, because you want to stay out of the forest because it has a higher encounter rate. And then there are actually certain tiles on the world map where there are no encounters, and I don't really know why it's like that.
Yeah, my kind of educated guess is that there are holes in the regions of the world map for like different monster formations, but that's just kind of an educated guess. And Edgar is. I approve.
Nice.
Oh, and for some reason those encounter-free tiles on the world map are only in the World of Balance too. There aren't any in the World of Ruin. And there aren't any on the Veldt either in either world. The Veldt just has kind of special encounter rules that supersede all others. Every time I do this part of the run, I'm always grateful that sprint shoes exist.
And for those of you not too familiar with Final Fantasy VI, sprint shoes make your character move twice as quickly when walking around. They have no use in battle, they don't make you any stronger. They're simply to make the game go more quickly. And he'll be able to purchase a pair once he reaches the first town.
Alright, time for Sabin.
Sabin is going to be Metaflex. Omit the two E's to get the
Might have to have Meta contribute to a certain train suplex coming up too, since he'll be doing it in the game.